Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're listening in from. I'm excited to be here today. I'm standing I guess, in the middle of Canyon, Texas, or
Canyon,
somewhere,
Texas.
somewhere around Canyon, Texas, which is this little gem of a town that I came across. I stayed in Canyon, Texas last night, and so this is day number 10 of this epic cross country journey to the Grand Canyon and beyond, to bring you inspirational places, faces, and traces. Today, I have an inspirational place, Palace Coffee, which incredible place. I mean, it's big. It's unbelievably the size of it, and a beautiful place. And I'm standing with David Moreland. David, you want to say hello?
Hi, my name is David Moreland. I work here at Palace Coffee Company.
And you are what is your title here, and like what do you do here at Palace Coffee?
I'm our wholesale account representative, so I take care of all of our customers who buy whole bean from our roasting operation. And then I also am a barista, so I work some bar shifts behind our bar and make some drinks for our guests.
And the coffee was delicious. I had to indulge today, and it was wonderful. And what do you guys roast locally? Where do you get your beans from?
Yes, in 2016, we started our own local operation. We used to feature different coffee roasters in Texas. And then we kind of decided to invest, and our guests help us invest as well in getting a roaster and getting it kick-started. So now we roast all of our own coffee.
Wonderful, and it's delicious. So I'm excited to be here with you. I just met him. We got into some conversation, and he started asking me some questions. I had a book with me. He's like, "Oh, what are you reading?" And I told him I'm writing a book called Flashpoint. He got very interested. So we were talking about conversation, and he mentioned Eckhart. You're interested in Eckhart Tolle's book, right?
Yes.
What did you like about that book? Tell everybody what book it was and what you liked about it.
So A New Earth is what I started. I'm actually only one chapter in. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm really into mindfulness and really into just kind of lifestyle books of that nature. And I was talking to another guest in Palace one time about some books that I liked, and that was a book he recommended. So I went by and I picked it up, and so far I've really just liked that it's challenging for me. I think that was the biggest thing, is I wanted to read something that would challenge me and help me grow.
Yeah, it's amazing. Eckhart Tolle's work. It's profound and deep, and it challenges you, but it's simple in some respects. It's interesting. And another book you can pick up is Michael Singer. Michael Singer. What's that book? I'll have to get the title, but it's another along the same lines. So, what I wanted to ask you is, since we're talking about this, what inspires you? What inspires you?
I think in my day-to-day life, what inspires me is that I get to be around life and get to be around the energy of other people and just kind of feed off and be a part of people radiating what they do. I think in my job, it's very customer service forward, and I'm talking to people all the time. And that's by far my favorite part, is being with people, because people are what inspire me.
And I meet a lot of people in my travels. How you doing? So I could tell right away, just based on your interaction with me, that you cared, just in your little exchange, the way you were questioning me, and I think that's really powerful. And again, it goes back to the work of being mindful. Is that there's a quote that says, "Let every occasion be a great occasion, for you never know when fate might be taking your measure for a greater place." So it's and in the Tao Te Ching it says it's in the simple things that the profound is found. So you're doing that every day. What is it?
Kind of like wabi sabi. It's kind of a Japanese philosophy that's been adapted a lot. It's very similar to that.
Yeah, wonderful. So you can see we're having some great conversation today, and I know David's got to get back to work, but what do you aspire for, David? Like, where do you see yourself? I mean, are you somebody who's like thinking about a future achievement? Do you live in the moment? Like, what inspires you? And I asked you what inspires you, but I mean, as far as your future, what do you see for yourself?
I see myself doing something that gives back beyond me. I think I want to do something that is going to last and affect and help others. I don't know what that looks like, but I want to be a part of something, anything that helps people reach wherever they want to be, and maybe just even make them feel seen every now and then is kind of my goal, I think.
So let me reflect back to you real quick. So let me share with you, you're already doing that, right?
I try to, yes.
So you're already doing that. So now it's just a question of growing that.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a tree that's growing. You know the tree is going to grow. You just don't know what it's going to look like. And maybe you know what fruit it's going to bear. Maybe you don't. But so I just want to encourage you and say, you know what? You're already doing it. And the fact that we had the opportunity to do this exchange and have some good conversation with a beautiful day here. The sun is out. I was saying, I woke up today, it was 40 degrees. and it's heading up to 80, and I guess that's the kind of the normal here, right?
Yep.
The big temperature swings and
the Panhandle you can get every season in one day.
in one day. Yeah, and I think I'm experiencing some of that.
Yeah.
So what should I do here while I'm in Canyon? What do you recommend I do?
While you're in Canyon,
We're Amarillo, like I'm in
Well-
the area here.
well, while you're in the Panhandle, I'd recommend checking out Cadillac Ranch. It's a
Okay.
really cool art exhibit. It's Amarillo is kind of known for. It's by an artist named Stanley Marsh. He passed away a while ago, but it's 5 or 6 Cadillacs buried in the ground, and everybody gets to go bring their own paint and paint the Cadillacs however they want, whenever they want. So it's a really fun one. And then Paladuro Canyon. It's the second biggest canyon in the nation. You should go check that out as well.
That sounds perfect. I like the canyon. I'm going to go do that. And the fact that you have an art exhibit that changes every day because people contribute to that art. So it sounds like a little metaphor for life, right? We're constantly painting. We're constantly swinging our brushes every day we wake up. So so David, I want to thank you for saying hello. Any parting words for people here as we say goodbye?
Spread some love.
Spread some love. That's a perfect way to end. So this is day number 10. I'll see if I can get at you later from the canyon, at least maybe a recorded video, depending on the reception. But I'm going to let David get back to work. We'll catch up real soon, everyone. God bless.